Okay, let's unpack this. Sometimes you're digging through information, just looking for that one thing that really shines. Something, well, truly extraordinary.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of our mission today. We're diving into the captivating world of gemstones,
Yeah.
specifically focusing on one, frankly, astonishing specimen that's really making waves.
Yeah, it definitely is. Our deep dive today is centered on this huge 463.35 CT natural yellow topaz oval cut certified Brazil gemstone. That's the listing.
Wow.
And our goal really is to explore what makes this particular gem so special. Its characteristics, its value, and who it actually appeals to, because that's quite interesting too.
And when you say huge, I mean, the description uses words like colossal. We're talking about something monumental here, right, with this deep golden yellow color.
Exactly. It evokes this sense of scale and this real warmth just from the description. It's almost hard to properly picture.
Okay, so let's zoom in a bit. When we talk about a gem making waves, what's the very first thing that grabs your attention about this yellow topaz?
Well, I think for anyone who knows gems, it's the weight.
Yeah.
Instantly, 463.35 carats. That's massive. It immediately puts it in a different category, almost museum-grade territory.
Right.
And beyond just the size, the details matter. It's got this masterfully done oval cut, which isn't accidental, right? It's designed specifically to enhance the brilliance, the clarity, how light just dances through it.
So it's not just big for the sake of being big. It's shaped intentionally to show itself off.
Precisely.
What about the color and the transparency? Yellow topaz can cover a bit of ground.
It can. But this is described as a deep golden yellow. So think rich, saturated color. And it's transparent. Clarity-wise, it's listed as eye clean and even loop verified.
Okay, what does that mean for us non-experts? Eye clean.
Eye clean means just looking at it with your naked eye, you wouldn't see any inclusions, any little flaws inside the stone. And loop verified suggests that even under, say, 10x magnification, it holds up incredibly well. It's a sign of really high quality.
And a gem like this, it often has a story. Where did this giant actually come from?
This one's earth mined in Brazil.
Okay, Brazil. That name rings a bell in the gemstone world, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Brazil has this incredible history, this reputation for producing world-class gemstones. Think emeralds, tourmalines, and yes, topaz. So knowing it's from Brazil adds like another layer of significance.
And something that collectors especially seem to focus on is treatment, or lack thereof. What's the story there?
Yes. And this is, I think, really critical. The source states it's untreated and unheated.
Yeah.
Explicitly none under treatment. And that is, well, that's a huge deal.
Why huge? Explain that a bit.
Well, think about other popular gems, maybe sapphires or rubies. A very high percentage, sometimes over 90%, are heat treated to improve their color or clarity. It's standard practice almost. So to find a topaz of this size, this quality, that is completely natural, untouched by heat or other treatments, that's rare. It's like finding an original painting versus a print. It fundamentally changes its rarity and its long-term value proposition.
So it's naturally beautiful, not enhanced beauty, at a scale where that's incredibly uncommon.
Exactly.
And I see it's also professionally certified.
Yeah.
What does that certification actually give a potential buyer? Why is that important here?
That's a really good point. While it doesn't name the specific lab, professionally certified usually means it's been assessed by an independent, reputable gemological lab.
Okay.
For anyone considering a serious acquisition, this is crucial. It's an objective report card on the gem weight, cut, color, clarity, origin, and critically confirming that untreated status. It removes guesswork, builds confidence. It's like a third-party guarantee, especially vital for something potentially seen as an investment.
Right. It provides that baseline of trust, so connecting the dots. Untreated, massive size, high clarity, Brazilian origin. It all screams rarity. Just how rare are we talking?
Well, the source itself uses phrases like one of the rarest collector-grade gemstones on the market.
Wow.
Unmatched rarity, even a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And that rarity directly fuels its potential investment value. It's not just about looking pretty. In the world of tangible assets, exceptional, untreated gems like this often hold their value or even appreciate because they are, by definition, scarce. It's a physical store of wealth.
That makes sense. A tangible asset.
Yeah.
But who is actually looking for something like this? Is it just the super serious collectors? The source seems to suggest a broader appeal.
You're right, it does. And this is where it gets kind of fascinating. Obviously, Serious gemstone collectors are target number one, people hunting for those exceptional or museum-grade pieces.
Yeah.
Luxury jewelers, too. You can imagine this as an absolutely extraordinary centerpiece for some high-end, bespoke jewelry.
Yeah, no.
But then there's this other angle mentioned, crystal healers.
Yeah, I saw that. It's described as a powerful solar energy stone.
Yeah.
How does that fit into the picture? It feels
Yeah.
different.
It is different. In metaphysical circles, yellow topaz is believed to carry certain energies. Things like warmth, confidence, attracting abundance. Now, obviously, these aren't scientific claims,
Right.
but for a specific and actually quite large group of people, these perceived properties are a genuine part of the gem's appeal and value. It adds another dimension to why someone might want it, beyond just its looks or investment potential. It taps into wellness, personal energy.
So it broadens the potential market,
Yeah.
essentially. Multiple reasons someone might desire it.
Exactly. Which, interestingly, can actually strengthen its overall market position. Different demand streams.
So whether you're coming at it as an investor, a designer, or someone drawn to its perceived energy, it represents this chance to own something rare, beautiful, and valuable in different ways. Which leads to the practical question. Where would someone even find this?
According to the source, it's available exclusively through SunMoonBay auctions. That seems to be the sole channel mentioned.
Okay, SunMoonBay auctions. Now, about the price, this is where I did a bit of a double take. For something called museum grade with investment value, the listed prices are $99 original, $88 current. That seems low.
Yes. That's a really important clarification point. You've got to see those numbers in the context of an auction listing.
Okay.
Those figures, $99 or $88, are almost certainly opening bids or maybe very low reserve starting points. They're designed to get attention to start the bidding process.
I see. So it's not the final price.
Definitely not the expected final price for a gem of this magnitude. The listing says, place your bid. The real market value will be determined by how high the bidding actually goes. That final number will reflect the competition and the perceived rarity.
That makes a lot more sense. It's the starting pistol, not the finish line price.
Exactly.
And just to give people a better sense of the physical object, not just the carats, the additional information mentions weight and dimensions too.
Yes, it does. It lists the physical weight as 463.55 grams. That's over a pound.
Wow, okay.
And dimensions roughly 4.9 by 3.4 by 4.9 centimeters. So, it's a substantial hand-filling object, not just a number on a certificate.
It's got real presence.
Yeah.
So if you're listening and this sounds intriguing, the source essentially says, go look. View high-definition visuals, certification details, and bidding options are available. A piece of Brazilian history potentially up for grabs.
So just to wrap up our deep dive here, we've looked at this really quite extraordinary yellow topaz, monumental size at 463.35 carats, natural Brazilian origin, critically, completely untreated and unheated.
Yeah.
And this surprisingly diverse appeal collectors, jewelers, even those interested in its energetic properties, it's a standout piece.
It really is. So thinking about all this, what does it mean for you listening right now? When you encounter a gem described like this museum-grade investment value once in a lifetime, it really makes you pause and think, doesn't it? What is it that truly elevates a natural object from simply beautiful to something more? Like a piece of history or a serious investment? Is it the raw, untouched natural state? Is it the sheer scale, the hewn craftsmanship involved in the cut? Or maybe, for some, it is those intangible qualities, the perceived energies. What aspect of a treasure like this resonates most strongly with you?